Look, he's got a big old leech. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen. I am in the boat with 70 pounds of fluff, and we're doing another overnighter. We're heading down a little river here, and it is fall time. It is getting a little bit past peak colors. A lot of the colors are fading. Got some ducks up ahead, but it's about the 40-degree range, upper 40s Fahrenheit. So I don't even know what that is off the top of my head, Celsius, without doing any conversions. What? 7, 5 to 7, 6, 8, 10, something like that. I don't know. I'll give it a solid 10, 8 to 10. But yeah, so there's a little bit of a nip to the air. Hey Monty, oh, where did you just standing yourself up? Oh, Monty, what are you doing, Monty? So we're going to be cooking up some delicious food tonight over a campfire. Apparently, we're going to be getting stuck. Oh. Ooh, I'm sinking. Monty, I'm sinking. Monty, help me. Monty, help me. Scoot. 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 So tonight we're going to be paddling for 3 or 4 miles roughly down this river here, and then we're going to find a nice spot to set up. As you can see, a lot of it's swampy on one side and sometimes it's swampy on the other, and then there's nice big banks, but we're just going to find a nice little spot either up off a bank where it humps up so we're not in that mucky wet, or yeah, maybe we'll go a little further in. I'd like to camp by the water, but you never know. Scoot! Hold on to your butt, Monty. Scoot! Let me just... Here. Oh, Monty. We got a little bit of an obstacle. Okay. Hey, that wasn't so bad. Didn't affect you much, hey? I brought out the old fishing pole, so I got a nice little spinner on there, a little Mep spinner. We're gonna try for some trout. Once we get, we're gonna get into it a little bit more. You know, just I want to paddle for a good hour, then we'll start casting. I'm not gonna go crazy, but if I pick up a little trout, we'll feed her to Monty tonight. That's what we're gonna do. So it'd be really nice to get one. I've seen a few good spots, but we're just paddling for now, you know. But now that when I say the words fishing, it makes me kind of want to take a cast. You know, the more I think about it, the more I want to fish. Okay, we're taking a few casts, just a couple. Got a nice little hole here. I'm not really that great of a trout fisherman, I would say. So let's just go like this. Oh no. Dang it. As I was saying, not an amazing trout fisherman. Oh jeez. This was a great spot that I've just messed up. Dang it. Dang it, Monty. Let's see if we can carefully go over here. Oh, Monty, don't do this. Monty, be quiet. Be very quiet. I'm hunting buck trout. Buck trout. It's such a good little spot. I'm gonna try again. Jeez, Monty. Oh, Monty, jeez. Monty, jeez, Monty. Jeez. I can't see Monty. Oh! I said a bite. No way! I just had a bite. Hey! I did not think I was gonna get a bite so easily. We're gonna cast her again. Right, I got the bite right here, right next to the boat. Well, we'll fish the next one. That makes me happy. Now, one thing I know for sure is you want to be fishing the opposite of the way I'm going, because all the noise I'm making and all the trout are faced this way, the way I'm heading, so they're already looking at my direction, so they can see me casting and whatnot. So that definitely makes it not ideal. Oh jeez, and it's just tough. Just give me a little trout. See, it sucks. These big open spots are the easiest to fish, but there's definitely going to be trout where it's all a bunch of logs piled up in a big deep hole. Not so much in this big open. I mean, they might still be here. It's just so much easier to fish these bigger open spots. But I'll keep trying. There's a nice little pile of leaves and stuff. We got a million down trays right here. Let's see if I can get a quick fish. Oh, it's not working out. Uh-oh. Well, you gotta just... Oh, jeez, Monty. Probably a nice trout sitting under this one. Okay. No mercy, Monty. Monty, don't get all bent out of shape. I mean, come on. Just relax. Monty, it would help if you lost a few pounds of fluff, okay? Oh, jeez. I got some water back here, Monty. All right, Monty. Come over here. Right here. Come on. Right there. Monty, no, right here. Right here. Come on, Monty, no. No. Right here, Monty. Don't you even think about going on that log. Monty, go right here. Look. No. You're making it difficult for me. I just want to help me help you. Okay. There you go. All right, Monty, come here. Come on. Come here. Come on. Oh, good boy. You done did it. Now just... Okay. Now hopefully I don't fall face first into the river and, you know, just get all wet and... Yeah, let's just not do that. Let's just get in the boat here. Oh, knock on wood. I don't want that happening. Okay, that was more difficult than it looked like it was going to be. But hey, what's done is done. That is in the past. Ooh, this would be a great spot to set up. It's nice and like firm and hard right on the bank, right on the water. But I want to get a little further and do some more fishing. So that is not going to be our spot. No, no, no. This is awesome. So I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I got a little bit of a late start. Just a little itty bitty teeny weensy little late start. And I was in a rush to pack, and I may have forgotten the hat. Yeah. So my ears, they're not bad. You know, because I'm although I am going with the current, I'm still working, so I'm staying pretty warm. I don't got any thermals on or anything under this jacket. It's just pretty much waterproof. But yeah, I might have packed it in my bag. I got the main stuff. I always got the main stuff, like what I need to survive for the night and be comfortable. But if I don't have my hat, I'll just have to wear a hood. It won't be a big deal. I don't think it's supposed to get below freezing tonight, and even if it did, I think I'd be all right. But yeah, yep, that'll happen, you know. I got my eye on the prize. Got it. Oh no. Okay. Oh. when you're gonna need a pocket full of birch bark. I've said this before, but I've definitely gone to a restaurant and pulled out birch bark out of my pockets in search of my wallet. I mean, that's pretty normal, I think, but definitely done that once or twice, or maybe 3 or 4 times or more. Slightly more rapid. I know it's flat. Ooh, there's a nice rock. Oh no. I thought that was maybe gonna, there's a nice little rock there. I know they like to hide up behind those. I'm sure there's many a trout in here. Oh! That was definitely a bite. Dang it. I'm about to hit the tree I just cast. Dang it. I had another bite. I'm sorry, Monty. I know you were squeaking away. These bites are not big, though. I don't even think, the first bite was a little bigger. That one was like a nip, teeny nip. That would have been, probably throw it back, I'm thinking. Oh. Brace yourself, Monty. Oh, sorry. Oh no. Oh, it's so treacherous. Oh, no. I got a tangle over 2 branches. And I'm floating into some trees. Okay. Will I be able to get this one out? Let's see. All right, I'm stuck on a sandbar, but there's all sorts of good little trees. No, not there. Oh, dang it. Oh, 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 there's a little trout. Oh, dang it. I had one go for it. Don't. I almost had that trout on that one. I could see him. I could see him nipping it. And that was about a 10-inch trout. That was a good one. That was a good eater. Do you want a treat? Do you want to go for the dog park? Do you want a treat? Good boy. Oh, sorry, Monty. You get treats later. I promise. That was kind of a nightmare. So I'm gonna try. Oh, there's no fish right on the spot. I just caused such a ruckus. What am I even trying for? There's a reason I usually don't river fish. It's because I'm not as graceful with it. I tend to get a lot of tangles like that. I much prefer just not having to be in between trees and stuff just constantly. And I don't fly fish, so yeah, there's that too. So I get real excited when I get a little bite. You know, I'm a teeny trout. Captain Teeny Trout be having field day. Makes me happy though that I am getting bites. The couple bites that I've had. It's still exciting. This looks promising. Right here. Underneath all this trees and stuff. I'm gonna get a snag right away, but hey. No. How do I just want you to be, oh my. If I could just get one stinking little fish. The problem is all these spots that I know there's fish sitting, it's just like, just Tangle City. If I could just stop and fish right here, I know I can get a bite, but I have to get in here, and then it's just a mess. I know, oh, just no fish. These trees. All right, we're gonna try. Monty, if any sticks are hitting you in the face, I apologize. I don't mean to do it. It is not on purpose. Yeah, I think this is why people don't canoe and fish. Oh, what was that? I either had a bite or I'm gonna get choked by these branches. Oh, jeez. All right, this looks like a good spot. Oh, oh. How you doing back there, Monty?
I don't know. Honestly, I just can't tell. They keep running me into bushes and stuff, but the smells are nice. I love that autumn smell.
Yeah, it's actually super windy today. It's just that we're down, you know, in the thick of it. So it doesn't seem all that bad. But on the drive here, it was super windy. Oh, how low can you go? Hopefully I don't. Ah, there we go. We've been paddling for a few hours now, and had a couple of bites, which I'll be honest, the couple of bites that I've had was kind of more than I was expecting, so I'll take it. I will take it, totally take it. Getting a little hectic over here. Yeah, like I said, the couple of bites I got was more than I was expecting, so I'm okay with not really catching a fish. Oh, just can't finish a sentence. Oh. Scoot. What I'm trying to say is I'm looking for a campsite now. We've been paddling for a while. Scoot. Oh, jeez. Oh, I bet there's a nice fish under here. Oh, what was that? Well, that fish ain't gonna bite now. Whatever that noise was, I must have bent a stick or broke a stick or something. Okay, so we have got roughly 2 hours till the sun sets. So what I'm gonna do is spend the next half an hour looking for some prime real estate. And what I mean by that is, you know, I could camp any old where. I could camp right there if I wanted to. It's flat, it's not swampy, it'd work. I could go up into the woods there. You know, I could find a spot really quick if I just needed a spot. But I want a beautiful spot right on the bank. I need 2 perfect little trees to set up my tarp, and that's what we're gonna spend the next 30 minutes looking for. After that 30 minutes and I have an hour and a half of light left, I'm just gonna pick a spot. So right now, we are looking for a beautiful spot. And we're just gonna, you know, give it that time and see what happens. When we see it, we'll see it. And it'll be there because it's there, okay? Yeah, that's how we know it's, you know. It looked like it might be a decent spot. We're gonna try. Oh, almost looked like it was blue skies, but it's just kind of like grayish, bluish clouds. Come on, fishy. Oh, that was just the river. It made it look like a fish just started to move. Oh, there's a nice hole back there. I'm starting to think that there's no way I'm gonna catch a trout. Oh, it came loose. Hey, the old slapperoonie worked. I cannot let the trout dream die. There has to be a hungry fishy somewhere in this dang body of water.
How you doing, Monty? So, you know, just enjoying the day.
Oh, this is a nice little. Oh, if I don't, this could be good. Just turn around. So yeah, when I call this little stinker back here 70 pounds of fluff, that's not an exaggeration. This little turd nugget back here weighs a solid 70 pounds, maybe even a pound or 2 more than that. But the reason I'm telling you this is because, you know, you see me pick them up and, you know, I make them look like a little teddy bear, teddy stuffed animal with a heartbeat. And I don't want you to get the impression that his booty ain't dense and he ain't thick and he's light. I've just gotten used to the way I carry him, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But he's heavy. He's a heavy little turd. I can get 1 or 2 casts in before I ram into this little log jam. Oh, that was such a good cast. How is there not a fish waiting there? How is this possible? All right, right here. Come on. Oh. What is that? Oh, it's a branch. I thought it was a trout. Oh, I just love that cool, crisp air of autumn, fall, smell of the leaves. Just want to eat it up. Just want to eat it. This is called a stir the pot stroke. Oh, a little bit of blue skies off in the distance there between the trees. Just a little bit. Dang. I'm passing up some good spots. Like up in the woods. I can see right there. Oh, there's definitely like nice trees. I'm getting greedy with where I want to camp right now. It's just such a beautiful time of year. I just want I just have in my head what I want. And I know there's gonna be something somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna inspect the spot for wet ground. If the ground's too soggy, it looks like it's gonna be a close one. It looks like it's just high enough to where it's not gonna be soggy ground, but it could be. If I could just get away from these trees. There we go. Okay, let's check it out. So the ground is a little soggy. It's not the worst, but we've got this beautiful tree next to us. We got blue skies. I think if I go from that tree to that tree, and we kind of we'll have all this protection from the wind because the wind is coming from this way. Yeah, I think I can make it work. I mean, it's a little, hold your horses, Monty. I know you've been a good boy. But as you can see, if you go down, yeah, it's like mud. Oh, I don't know if I want to, but right here, ah, jeez. Other than this mud, this would be a perfect spot. All right, Monty, I need 2 minutes to think. I'm gonna let you run around. Okay, so this is gonna be our spot. It's not, I'm making a bit of a sacrifice because it's so beautiful. You know, I've got this nice tree here. I love the colors of it. It's just like a perfect little tree. And right on the bank, it's flat. Everything's perfect about it except one thing, and it's slightly soggy ground. So I'm not gonna set up right here because this is the most soggy. We're gonna have our fire here, which is actually, it's good for fire to have soggy ground. But I'm gonna set my tarp back this way, and it's not insanely soggy, the whole thing, but I do have a ground tarp that I'm going to use to keep it from getting completely soggy and wet on all my stuff. But with the ground tarp, it's gonna be totally fine. But I am a little chilled, so I'm gonna put on a sweatshirt for now. That's right, Monty. That's right, Monty. Hi. Oh, it's a little, you got it a little wet in the back of the boat there, huh? I didn't catch a treat. What? What? Hey, don't do that. These are my ground stakes. No, 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 no. Oh, you hear the plane, Monty? Hey, hey, stop it, Monty. Stop. Hey, hey. Leave those be. Hold on, I'll get you a new stick, okay? I don't want you tearing up the ground too much. You know any little Easter bunnies? Little thirsty critter? Go ahead. Okay. Oh, did you bring it back? Yeah? You did, huh? Okay. Give me that stick. Give me that stick. Oh, yeah? Oh, you think so, huh? Oh, got it. Frisky critter right there. Hey, Monty. Okay, simmer down. So this spot right here, this is all super dry. It's nice and elevated. So this is where I'm going to set a majority of my stuff, over near that tree too. It's kind of just, yeah, like I said, soft down there. So I'll probably be sitting tonight right here. We'll have a fire right around here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I know I've said this 100 million times on the channel, but fall right now with colors like this, no bugs. I haven't seen a single bug since we've been out. Just the cooler temperatures, so there's no sweating. I love having a slight chill. Just absolute favorite time of year to camp. This is my bread and butter. And I'm pretty sure it's Monty's too, because he doesn't like the hot weather. He doesn't mind the cold weather, but he'd prefer when it's like not frigid. I think he likes like this. I think this is Monty's preference time of year as well. Oh, hey, I did bring my hat. Look at that. Nice. Oh, hey, the rat's nest. It's back. Okay, where am I? Am I right here? Oh, hey, how's it going? Since we're setting up a tarp, we're getting a tarp season, we're gonna go with my current favorite way of tying a tarp up. Give you a little rundown of the knots here. So on one side, I just do a little, I got a hair in my mouth. I think it's monkey hair. I do a little anchor knot. So it's pretty much just like an overhand knot. You know, overhand knot, you just go over like that, cross it, and you do the same thing again. And then you tighten it. That's an overhand knot, but those can slip. I hope I'm in frame here. So what you do for this one is essentially you start like the overhand knot, and you turn it on its side. See how it's turned on its side instead of just being like that? You turn it like that, and then you just come through. I'm not explaining this at all very well, but just look what I'm doing. I turn the overhand knot on its side, and I'm putting a pinch, and there you go. And you just pull it. And if you look at this side, it's this knot. It's not that knot. It's this knot. I don't know what it's called. It just does its job. Okay. Tutorial over. Let's see. Are we right here? Yeah. Okay. So that knot's not as important. Just use any old knot that'll anchor it down. Okay. That's what I've been doing. So yeah, I guess I should just explain what I'm doing here. Lately, when I'm tying up a tarp in the lean-to style, I am doing a ridge line, and I'm pulling that tight, and then just tying the ends, and I'll show you what I mean by that afterwards, but I'll show you the more important knot. The other one, you just anchor it down. Any old knot that'll hold it in place will work. Look at this bundle of joy here. See, is that gonna be, oh, it's so perfect. So this side, I know what this one's called. It's called the double, it's called the taut line hitch with a quick release. That's my preferred tarp knot. So what you do is, you go around the tree, you got your one side anchored. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our line and we're gonna go over 2 times. That's 1. We went over that tight line, and then we're gonna go 2. Now we're over. Now this knot can be done, you can go over or under as long as you keep doing the same. So we went over twice. Now we're gonna go over again on back on this side. We did those 2 over there. Now we're gonna go on this side, cross it over, and do another one. And then we're gonna, oh, it's so hard to just show and explain. I'm terrible at it. I'm just terrible. But we're gonna retry. Okay, so like I said, I'm just gonna pinch it here. We're gonna go over twice. We're gonna do this. We're gonna show you this taut line hitch knot with a quick release. Okay, we went over twice. Now we're gonna go over again on the other side, and we're gonna take a little loop as we go over, and we're gonna come back through and pull it tight. We did it! I kind of showed you. I don't know if it was in frame or not, but anyways, this is the taut line hitch, because now I can take, here, we'll zoom out now. Now that the knot's done, you can see this tarp is sagging here. So what you can do with this knot is you can tighten it, and it'll pinch. So I'll just keep pulling this, and it gets super taut. There we go. And then when I want to take this knot down, all I gotta do is pull on this, and it'll all come undone. But I'll get this more tight as I'm dinking around, but right now it's pretty dang tight. It's sagging a little bit because the whole tarp's right here. As soon as I spread it out, I'll be able to tighten it more. But yeah, this is my favorite setup, because if it gets loose, you can just tighten it up again. Now what I do is just kind of pull the tarp out to where I want it. This is a little bit of a narrow spot, so it's going to be right on the edges. Yep, right on the edges. So now I just take, well, I got 2 more strings that I just tie to the tree and pull it tight to where I want it. And that's how I've been doing it. I like to have the ridge line and then tighten it right to the trees. Alright, and then there's the stake down the back. I've just got 3 sticks. I'm just going to pull this back, stake it down. Okay, it's home sweet home for the evening. Now I'm just going to get all set up here, and then we're going to get some firewood. Okay. You scared away all the animals now. There you go. Hey, get them muddy paws all over it. Get all over this stuff. Fine. Jump out. Jump. Oh yeah. Nice little red one right here. So I'm sure you can tell, we're just up in the woods from where we're camping, right over there. Can't see the river from here, but it's solid ground. There's open hardwoods. This is a much better spot for camping, for actually setting up the tarp and stuff. But when I'm out here camping by myself, I'm out here for me, and I want to be right next to the water. So I'm willing to deal with a little soggy ground and wetness just for the sake of getting that beautiful spot and just soaking in with my eyeballs, you know? So I'm admitting right now that this is definitely better ground for camping. So I know what I'm getting myself into with that wet ground. we go. Got some firewood. Let's see. Need some coal tonight. Oh, there's one. Oh, that's a butte right there. That's a butte. Okay. I got a pine and a maple. You know what that maple means? Get that saw arm working. Where I set my hatchet? Right there. Okay. Okie dokes, Monty. I'm getting warm. Ooh. Woohoo! Oh, the sun's setting very soon. Okay, so since the ground is soggy here, whenever you've got soggy ground, you want to put something solid underneath it, at least for just starting it. Once the fire gets going, it won't really matter. It'll dry out the ground a little bit, but just to start, you definitely want something solid. Let's just take and crumple up our birch bark here. And my preferred method of lighting with a fire steel is planting it into the piece of wood, and then you can just go firmly down. Legendary one strike, baby. Oh yeah. Always feels good when you get one of those. No warming up the fire still, nothing. Just strike and it starts. That's, whew, I think it's the third one I ever got. Just proud of myself in this moment. I think I got a tear in my eye. So beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and I've got my 2 saws out. I've always thought that this one's better for hardwoods, this one's better for softwoods. And I've just been using this one, and it's taken a minute to cut through these maples. So I'm gonna switch to this one and see how it goes. I'm a little chilly with my jackets off, but as soon as I start cutting through this wood, I'll get warm again. Got a nice coal bed building. So you'll notice as we're getting into a new season, there's some seasonal changes that'll happen. First and foremost is the tarp. We're sleeping under a tarp, no more tent. Why is that? Bugs. No bugs. I want to be able to wake up and just see the stars if they're out, see the woods when it's dawn. I want to be able to see the stream and just see the trees. I like sleeping under a tarp. It's just more, you know, you're out here in the woods to see the woods. And when I'm sleeping, the last thing I want to see is just woods, you know? And when all the lights are off and everything, you can see a little glow of the trees and the outline on the horizon and stuff. So yeah, I like to sleep under a tarp over a tent. Now if I'm in a rainy, windy storm, I would like my tent. It would be not as fun to be under a tarp in that situation, but you do your best. But I stick to the tent in the buggy season. The other thing is little perfectly chopped firewood. That is a canoe camping when I have to use the special grates or a hot tent thing. Now that we're cooking over the flame here, and I don't have to worry about it too much, and we're going to be making a nice big coal bed, I'm going to cut a big old piece here, and we're going to let it burn in half. Since this is dense maple, I don't want to have to do too much cutting. I don't have to. Oh yeah, this thing definitely cuts through the hardwoods better. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place this on here, let this thing burn in half, and then that's like, what, 1, 2, 3. I would have made 3 more cuts on that log, and now I'm just going to burn it in half and it's going to be fine. So that's definitely another change. There's plenty of other changes, but these are just some of them. Oh yeah. Man, I haven't used this saw in a minute, and this thing just tears through the dense hardwood. That's nice. I was thinking it's going to be a pain to cut this log, but I haven't used this saw really in quite a while. This thing was a nightmare to cut through pines and stuff that weren't super seasoned, but this thing sure, it's got really aggressive teeth. Boreal 21 doing justice on the dense firewood. So that's my final. I'll bring it up again, I'm sure, but I'm going to say that I'm not gonna, but my final comparison of the two. You know, softer woods, harder woods. That's where they do better. This one's a little bit better for canoe camping, but since I'm sleeping under a tarp, I had plenty of room in my pack. Oop, get this. Get out of here. So another little change that comes with the colder weather is I like to bring out a couple of beers. And I've got one right here. And I'm going to crack it open and listen to the beautiful sound of the stream. I don't know if you can hear that on the camera, but you can hear running water. I love it. I love that sound. I love rain. So good. So what I've got here is a pale ale. It's a Cookware, AS Cookware, NR.77. It's from Iceland. I was sent this by a subscriber on my most recent giveaway. And you know, I don't try a lot of crazy beers, so I'm kind of excited. I've never been sent beer before, so definitely gonna try it. And since we're getting into the whole winter camping, if you ever feel like you got some kind of cool beer you want me to try, don't hesitate to send it. I ain't gonna be upset at all. Not at all. Go ahead. P.O. box is right in the description. Winter camping, I usually bring out a couple, and I'm down with trying out some others. Otherwise, I default to the same old one I love. Well, let's see what we got here. Smells like beer. Kind of smells like beer. Interesting. Oh, also I wanted to say, we've got some kind of critter. I thought it was a big old fish at first. It splashed really big and loud right there once I made a movement. And then it went over here and Monty got all bent out of shape. So let's see what we got here. Iceland beer. That's interesting. I kind of like that. It's not too... Let's do my best as a connoisseur here to review this. It's got a hint of like a sour taste to it, but it's not too heavy. It's kind of light. You can really taste that it's beer. I like it. This one's good. The AS Cookware. So yeah, tonight's meal is gonna be a little bit of we're gonna need some coals, and you know I'm gonna pretend like I did this on purpose, but I'm gonna admit that I didn't right now. So everything I'm saying doesn't matter. I forgot the grate. So what I mean by that is I purposely want to cook just on the coals. No, I forgot the grate. Late start rush. I didn't even think about it. I haven't used the grate, I think since there was snow on the ground. I haven't used it once. Maybe? Wait. Did I? A hike and cook maybe? No. I don't think I've used the grate all since there's been snow. Or wait. I might have used it during the spring thing. My bad. Greatest grate in all the land, and I forgot it. I just didn't think about it. It's just been out of my mind for such a long time. Gotta remember that, or I'm gonna be in trouble. I guess we can talk about dinner a little bit. So I was thinking, you know, it's getting colder. I want something that's hearty. I want something that's tasty. I want something that's gonna fill me up. And I want something I've never tried before. And also I didn't want to use chicken because I just made a chicken dish. So I wanted to do beef or pork, but I went with beef. What we're making is an untraditional, traditional Spanish rice. And it's gonna be good. I've never made Spanish rice before, and I know it's supposed to be like sticky, and as usual with everything that I cook, I'm just gonna put my own spin. I'm just gonna do my own thing, and I'm probably gonna eat every bite, even though I'm making too big of a portion. So we're just gonna go with it. and I know it's supposed to be sticky, but I'm a soupy guy, so we're gonna try to make it a little saucy. I want it to be like a wet Spanish rice. I'm definitely pumped though. I've never made it. I just know the basics. So we're just gonna come out here. We're gonna throw things in a pan and figure it out. All we gotta do is wait for this fire to cool, like cook down into some nice coals. And yeah, then we're gonna get cooking, get preparing things. It is time to prepare some food. So I've been sitting here contemplating how I want to cook this up and approach this. And I was debating whether I should fry up the rice in oil and then add in the veggies, or fry up the veggies with the beef and then add it all in, or fry up the veggies in oil first. And what I think I'm going to try this time is I'm going to fry up the veggies in a little oil, get them kind of cooked up, and then add in the rice in a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Now, as I always cook, you know, there's many ways to cook things. I never cook things the traditional way, for the most part. Some things I do, but for the most part I don't. But, first thing going in, the white onion. Always cooking with the white onion. Got that in the pot. Now we've got a half of a red bell pepper. So far we've got half a white onion, half of a red bell pepper. If you're gonna try and cook some of the things that I cook when I'm cooking out here, I don't measure a lot. I just kind of put what I like in or what I think is good and just, you know, just wing it. So if you're ever gonna follow along with my recipes, you gotta just kind of follow along to the point where the ingredients are. So right now we've got white onion, bell pepper. I'm not too sure on amounts. I'm just guesstimating. There's no right answer. You could use a whole red bell pepper, and right now I'm doing half an orange bell pepper. You could do one of each. You could do 3 onions. It doesn't matter. It's all flavor. It's all delicious flavor. Now I'm sure if Gordon Ramsay was out here, he'd be like, "Why are you putting bell pepper in a Spanish rice, you donut? Are you mental?" That's what he'd be saying. But you know what? This is my Spanish rice. I get to choose. He can go worry about his kitchen. I'll be out here in the dirt. Alright, then to this we're going to add in our olive oil. I've got, I don't know, a few tablespoons. Probably more than I need. I'm just going to let that drain in there. We're going to leave that to drain, get all that oil out. Oh, I almost forgot. We got some garlic. Crush it with my thick thumbs. You know, that's the fun thing with cooking is, like, once you learn what you like personally, and if you're just cooking for yourself, just put what you like. I don't know if bell peppers are supposed to go in Spanish rice or not. Probably not, but I love bell peppers, and I think it's going to taste great in there. So I'm just cooking for me, so I want what tastes good to me. Add that in. Okay, what else do we got here? Master Monty needs his... Oh, we don't want to get too much garlic on Master Monty's. Master Monty requires sweet potato. Any of you that got dogs out there, sweet potatoes are very healthy for dogs. So you can cook them up. You can microwave one if you want. Boil it up. Monty and Ruger love sweet potato. I think it's even healthier than pumpkin. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. Sweet potato is very good, even for humans too. I prefer my old starchy potatoes, but sweet potatoes are good stuff. I'll eat them. They're good. Okay, and then I think that's it, other than the ground beef. Yeah. So I'm going to sear up this ground beef, but what I got to do is get a nice little chunk of the old Monty. Since I didn't get him any fish. Now the Monty needs, we can't make our Monty puke. We can give him another little, that's about all he's gonna get with a sweet potato, a little dog food once that's added some water and boiled up. So the beef I'm using here is super lean ground beef because I don't want to deal with a bunch of grease cooking out of it because I'm going to pretty much drain it anyways, so I get the leanest stuff I can get. So what we're going to do is we're going to fry up our garlic, onions, and peppers, get that cooked down a little bit, and then we're going to add in our rice, get the beef all cooked up, and get Monty's cooking. And then we are going to get to the next step, so let's get to cooking. Oh yeah. Hot fire. Alright, get these cooking on here. Now this is probably going to be too hot, so for the rice it's going to be a little bit of a challenge because rice you need to simmer for a while, and this is going to be a hot fire. That's not going to be, they're not going to mix very well. But we're just going to do our best. Now as far as the beef goes, I kind of want it to be in chunks, not ground like you're making tacos. So I'm going to leave it, I'm going to kind of break it up into bigger pieces, bigger hunks. And another thing that I've been loving about the cold weather is you can take home leftovers. I had someone comment and say that there's no way that I took home leftovers to Funk when I said that I was going to, and trust me, I do take the leftovers home to Funk, and she enjoys them very much. Especially if she watches the video and she's getting to eat the leftovers from the meal that I cooked. Yeah. Oh, I lost little onions. She loves them. Okay, so the beef, when I put it over here, it slows down. So I think that's where we are going to cook our rice. It's kind of just angled on the side here. Once we add the rice into this. This is getting close to cook down a little bit. Oh man. It's gonna be so good. Okay, this has been fried up for a minute. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our rice. I've got 1 cup of white parboiled rice. Now remember, I put a bunch of oil in there, so I want to make sure to coat it all in that oil. Get it fried up a little bit. Now I don't know if the type of rice you use makes a big difference. I'm just using my favorite rice, and right now I've always loved this parboiled white rice. It just cooks great. So we're just going to add that in and fry it up for a minute. Oh, hot fire, jeez. Alright, we're going to move this off into the lower heat because I really don't want to burn this rice. And this fire is so hot. Oh my gosh, I can't even... Ah! Hot fire! Oh. Ah, even right here. Oh, it just burns my knuckles. Dang it! The beef is almost good to go. It is, since it is lean, it's breaking up a little bit. Now the fun begins. The first thing we are going to add in is some tomato sauce. I got like 16 ounces here. I'm just going to add about half-ish, and I'll add more as I need. Oh, I added a little bit more than half. Mix that in quick. Oh my gosh, I gotta move it off the fire a little bit. It's so hot. It's gonna burn the crap out of everything. Oh! Oh! Next, I've got some chicken base I'm gonna add in with a little bit of water. Now you can use chicken bouillon, but when you're cooking rice, you gotta account for, you know, the water that you have. So, unless you like it soupy like me, be careful with that. But I've got a little jar of chicken base. Alright, gonna add that in. Got some chicken base. Ready to go back on the heat. A little bit there. Oh, it just gets so hot so fast. Alright, jeez. Look at it just boiling already. That's not what we're going for. The first thing we are going to add to this, spice-wise, is some chili powder. Now, I don't know if that's a good or bad idea, but hey, this is my Spanish rice. We're experimenting. I'm adding some chili powder, and you can't stop me. Then we're gonna have some crushed red pepper, a little spice. I'm a sissy to spice, but I always like to burn my mouth in 2 ways. Heat and heat. Then of course we've got a little black pepper. Then because I can, I'm gonna add a little bit of basil. And also because I can, I'm gonna add a little oregano. And then one last thing, salt. Not too much salt, not too little salt, just the right amount of salt. Alright, now we're gonna cook this in. We're just going to cook this for a minute like this, and then we are going to add in our beef here, and then we got to simmer it for 20 minutes and let that rice cook. And then we've got to add in the water to cook the rice. I'm going to do 1.5 cups. gotta be careful. This is a full pot of food. Okay, we're gonna mix this all in. We need to cover this and simmer it for 20 minutes or so. Get that rice cooked, and pray that this is not a big soupy mess, and it's delicious Spanish rice when we're all done. So we're gonna add this lid, and we're gonna do our best. What I'm gonna do is, since it's insanely hot right here and it's cold right here, I'm just gonna keep turning this every couple minutes and try to get all the sides to get heat, because man, that coal bed, I don't know if you can see this. Let's just, right here, okay, right here, this is super hot right here. Going right here, that burns my hand. Oh, but if I go down here, I don't even feel heat right here. But go right there, jeez. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? Monty. Do you want to go for a dog park? Is this a joke? It's not a joke. Do you understand what I'm smelling right now? Okay? Why are you picking me up? Oh, why? Huh? Just a good boy. You're so happy. Just a good boy.
Oh yeah, this is a stinky Monty right here. Sometimes he loves us, sometimes he hates us. Right now, he's not happy about it because there's a delicious pot of food that he knows is his. He can smell the sweet potato. And that's the one thing. Dogs have really strong noses, so every time I cook sweet potato over a campfire, he gets it. So he knows that smell. Do you want a treat?
So Dad, stop messing around. I do want a treat. Why do you keep asking me? Don't you understand? I always want a treat. Stop being ridiculous.
You piggy. Yeah. See, the thing you need to know about Monty's mangled mush is you just take a stick here and you just, this is what he likes, just, see. You gotta poke it with a stick to make sure it's not alive still. Final steps to Monty's a little dog food. You're getting it all. I'm just gonna let it sit off here and cool, okay? It's just my finger, Monty. You don't smell a person's finger. Without hesitation, he smelled my finger. You don't want to do that. I would never smell another person's finger, even if they wash their hands. Unless it was for money. Then I might do it. Yeah. So if you are cooking this at home, you do not want to do what I'm about to do, and that is lift the lid and give it a stir. But since I am cooking over a fire, I heard it kind of simmering, and I don't want to have burnt one of the corners burnt, so I am just going to give it a stir. Like I said, if you're doing this at home, don't do this step. Just keep the lid on. But I need to check it because we're cooking over a fire, and my face is getting burnt by that fire. Okay, go ahead, give me it. Good boy. Good boy. You avoided the water. Oh, get you. Okay, come on. Ow. Ah. Jeez. Little critter. Get him, Monty. I didn't want to... He needed something to take his mind off of the food he's about to get, because he was just standing next to the fire burning himself. All right, Monty. Ah. Gee. Okay. Yeah, you like this? Go ahead. He is a frisky little floof today. Oh yeah. Oh, you brought me back half a stick. Yeah, he's full of it, full of energy today. Normally he doesn't bring me the stick like this. Like I mean, we've got a. Listen to this thing. This is a. Oh jeez. Oh. Yeah. This? You want this? This? Right here? Alright, I'm sorry, go ahead, go get it. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Alright, it's been simmering for like 30 minutes. I just added in the rest of the tomato sauce. It's starting to look the way I want it, but not quite. Still got a little bit of simmering to go. But the rice is definitely cooking, just not in the perfect way. But I think it's still going to be delicious. Okay, I have been simmering this, turning it, and cooking it for over an hour. I said 20 minutes. It's been about 70-ish. It's been a while, so let's just see where we're at. Oh, yes. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is done. What I'm going to do, pull this off the fire here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I'm going to let this sit for a minute with the lid on and kind of cool and continue to absorb. That, oh yeah, is done. Okay. Oh yeah. And that right there is some untraditional, traditional Spanish rice. Oh my gosh, it's like the perfect consistency. I did not want it sticky. I wanted it wet just like this. Not too wet, not too soupy. Oh, this looks perfect. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's eat. Quick honorable mention to Monty's mangled mush. So mushy, so mangled, you can't tell. And neither will he. It's getting serious. We're about to eat.
It's like, yeah, I see mine. Don't you taunt me anymore. I'm gonna eat it without you. I'm getting sick of waiting. You see me? I'm getting sick of it.
Oh, Monty, you've been such a good boy. You've been such a good boy. Yeah, I know you see your food, and you're about to get it. Let me just finish my beer. We'll eat together. Don't drool. Don't do that. Alright, I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to save a sip. This is like 5 pounds of food. There's no way I'm eating all this. Go ahead. He's been so excited. He's been such a good boy. Alright, let's try my first go at Spanish rice. Now, I've only had Spanish rice a couple times, so this is going to be a very biased version. It smells amazing, though. It's probably going to burn my mouth. Mm. I'm not sure what Spanish rice is supposed to taste like. But this is so good. Oh, it's hot. It's spicy. A little spicy. A little spicy. Yeah. The main thing I'm happy about is the consistency. I do not like dry food or sticky food. I like wet, saucy, soupy food. That is my preferred, and this is nice. It's slightly saucy and wet. Not dry and sticky, not soupy, just slightly saucy and wet. If you're going to try this for your first time, I would go without some of that chili powder. Maybe even just try it without. I think the next time I'm going to make it, I'm going to try it without because I can taste a lot of chili powder. I'm not saying it's a terrible thing. I just might add a little too much. Yep. I'm going to say that this one is a great success. Oh, that just added so much room to my belly. Monty's eating up. What I'm going to do, shut off that camera, shut off that light, eat as much of this as I can until I'm pretty much uncomfortable and rolling around like a little walrus on a beach that is out of water and can't get back in and moaning. And then I'm going to check back in with you guys when I'm at that point, rolling around, getting into my sleeping bag. So yeah, see you at walrus stage. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, this is bedtime. Lay it down. Oh, I guess correctly. I'm not gonna zip him up, but I don't think he'll mind that. It's not too cold of an evening. It's pretty, I mean, it's chilly, but it's not freezing cold. It's definitely not below freezing. It's maybe low 40s, upper 30s. So just above freezing. Not that cold. It's not too cold, so I am super full. I definitely got some leftovers. Yeah. I stuffed a bunch in. I'm kind of uncomfortable, but you know, it's just another day. But anyways, I'm gonna pass out now. It's time to go to bed. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good night, everybody. I'm sorry, Monty. He's just looking at me like, seriously, dude? Seriously? You're gonna keep doing that? I'm sorry, Monty. Good morning. Hi, Monty. Hi.
So, I slept pretty dang good last night. It was a little chilly. The stars were out for most of the night. It was pretty clear. Our camp alarm system went off at about 5 in the morning. There was some big critter roaming the other side of the river. By camp alarm system, I mean our Monty here. Right, Monty? Yeah. He shot up as soon as I heard it, too. We both were up, but he was like... He did his little, like... And then... Yeah. That's pretty much what he sounded like, exactly. Oh, so, it's chilly out. Anywho, today is actually Sunday. Believe it or not. So, I gotta go home. I gotta paddle down this river. I gotta drive home. I gotta put my footage on my computer. I gotta edit. I gotta produce it. I gotta check it for mistakes. And then I gotta upload it. So, I don't think this one's gonna be uploaded too early today. It's gonna be a late start upload. Right, Monty? So yeah, I'm gonna be getting up here and skedaddling. I don't really want to get out of my sleeping bag. It's toasty in here, and it's cold outside. But we're gonna move. No! No! Anyways, let's go. Let's do it. Hey, Monty. Good morning. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Yeah, so we had that critter going all night, the little splashy one. Then we had the big roamer over there somewhere. And there's no way it was a deer, because I know what deer sound like. And it was definitely not a deer, but it wasn't, it like made its way this way, and then Monty started going off, and then it kind of just walked away slowly. So it could have been a bear. He said, I don't want none of that. Okie dokes. We gotta pack up, Monty. We gotta pack up the camp. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any fishing on the way out. I'd like to, but you know, still happy with the couple bites I got. And I at least saw one trout. It looked like a brown trout going for my lure. Definitely looked like a brown trout.
Okay there, big guy. I think that's a wrap on the old campsite. Oh, alright. Where's the boat, Monty? Where is it? Whoa. 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 Oh, there it is. Oh. And we are off. See that little hole right there? It's the second one I've seen like that. It's definitely a critter's little home. You can see fresh sand kind of coming out the hole. Maybe it was a critter making all the noise last night. Man, this is a beautiful morning. Just so peaceful. Way calmer than yesterday. Oh. Ah. Oh, jeez. Wasn't so bad. I'm a little hungry. I might have to snack on some of that Spanish rice when we get to the truck. I love how calm Monty is back there. I'm just running into trees and whipping his face into branches and stuff, and he's just like, oh, nothing new. It's not like you haven't done this 100 times to me before. So, I'm pretty unfazed by it. It's like, I know, it's kind of one of the costs of getting all these beautiful sights and beautiful smells. It's just, you're gonna take a branch to the face every once in a while. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention last night we had a deer snort at us. I was very upset we were there. And we had owls hooting all night long. They were just hoo, 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 hoo. So, I've been paddling for about 40 minutes now, and I am moving at quite the pace. Pretty quick pace, because like I said, I've got to edit this one up today, so I'm going to actually not do so much recording and just kind of get out of here, because I should only have another 20-30 minutes of paddling at the speed I'm going at. I'm going pretty quick. But yeah, expect this one to be a little bit of a late start productions, video. So I think we're just going to get back to the car, and that's going to wrap this one up. So as always, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more stuff like this, hit that subscribe button. And I will catch you guys at the next video.